And so, ladies and gentlemen, live from jolly old Worthing, the Vobes Show begins again on Fantastic Friday. Way! And of course, you've got your wonderful Julia, the lovely Julia Hartley, and
him, the lovely Richard Vobes.
Yes,
Him over there.
Him over there.
Him.
Me, Monsieur Le Baldy. Thank you very much. And holding fort with your messages, grabbing them and thrusting them live on the old Vobomatic machine, we have the wonderful Steve Pilfold, who he may be invisible.
Maybe.
He may be invisible, but he's there working ever so hard. So thank you very much, Steve, which will be great. But I guess we ought to see if there's anybody actually watching our nonsense, because you never know, do you?
Never knew.
So we've got Matthew Holdsworth. Hello, Matthew. It's lovely to see you. The wonderful Maya is there. Mark Taylor, Neil Gardner, Cynthia Walder, James DeWill, Nigel Sadler, Emily Champion, David Carey. We've got Pam Earnshaw, I said James DeWill, Anne Evans, and so on and so forth. Oh, I have to do a bit of scrolling here because I always get a bit confused.
Scrolly.
Richard Suggett, Kushti Phil, Dave Ford.
Henry David Adam, have you said him already?
Oh, no, I haven't said Henry.
Oh, I've said him.
Do your impression of Henry.
No, you do it.
Hello, thank you for joining me. Sorry, Henry's going to hit me. I am hoping that Henry and I will get together. He's up north in the cold, in the wintry cold. Oh, we don't like it up there. Well, we like
we
it up there.
We do like it up there. It's just a bit nipping.
Oh, it's cold and shivery. Well, it will be soon everywhere, won't it? Because
I can feel it. It's coming.
Autumn is on its way. I mean, it's September tomorrow.
No.
Yes.
How did that happen?
I don't. Where did the summer holidays go?
Whoosh.
Yeah.
That.
I bet you'll be pleased to get your son back in school, so you've got days where you can concentrate, where your focused mind can focus on things.
Inevitably, yes and no.
Ah.
It's a double-edged blade, isn't it?
It is a double-edged blade.
Because on the one hand, you get to spend the time with your kids.
Yes, of course.
But on the other, it's like... Well,
yippee!
It is a relief. Yeah.
Grown-up time.
The likes of Emily get them.
Yeah, that's right. The likes of Emily is stuck...
I don't know how you do it.
Lumbered.
I really don't.
No, not lumbered. What am I saying?
Well, I do. It's because you're fantastic. That's how you do it, isn't it, champs?
Yes. So, who else we got there? We got Cynthia Walder, Richard Suggett, Paul Hine. Hello, Paul. Glenn Johnson, Neil Cox, many others. Mark Green.
Helen Neal, did you say?
May have done. Claire Taylor. Hello, Claire. Helen Neal.
Hello, lovely mother of
Mummy.
mine. And...
Hello, Mummy. Not my mummy.
No, not your mummy. My mummy.
It's your mummy.
My mum.
Your mummy's very nice, though. You've got a very nice mum. Very nice mum. Aren't you? Very generous mum. Mark Langham. Hello, Mark. Lovely to see you. And James... Oh, that's what it was going to be. And Graham Whittington.
Hello to Claire Taylor.
So that's really cool.
And it is cold up there.
It is cold up there. This is your mate, Claire Taylor.
Yeah,
Where is your mate, Claire Taylor?
She's near Edinburgh.
Oh, yes. Ach, I knew, Jimmy. Is she Scottish?
Yes.
Oh, I have to be careful.
But she's not Glaswegian.
It's a broad minute, tonight, Mrs. Reed.
From.
You're pulling up the toaster. Pulling up. No, wait, I've got that.
Where's that stupid head thing?
Yeah, darn. Yes, luckily, the stupid head thing is not here. So anyway, there we go. Any messages? Oh yes.
Messages.
Last day of summer, first day of autumn tomorrow. Is that true? Is that how?
Yeah,
is that the Met? I thought the Met Office or the what? Is it the Met Office or there's a date where you switch over? And I didn't think it was. I thought it was like 15th of September. But maybe it isn't. Maybe it's kind of once the kids go back to school.
Yeah, I don't know.
Anyway,
I don't know.
We don't know. Somebody will know. Somebody will know, and somebody will tell us. It's the new Richard and Judy, apparently, according to Glenn Johnson. Yeah, thanks for that, Glenn.
It's Julie R.
It's Julie R. Thank you. Oh,
those were the days, though, weren't they?
So now, on today's show, we should tell you that we've got some food to taste. We are drinking tea, which is very nice. You drink your special lemon tea.
Yep.
Which is delicious. And I'm drinking bog standard builder's tea, which is delicious. So that's what we're drinking. Don't know what you're drinking because it's Fabulous Friday or Fantastic Friday. I forget which Friday it is. It's one of those Fridays, isn't
Fantastic.
It? Fantastic.
But we can add Fabulous. Or Fabulous can be next Friday.
Yeah, next Friday's Fabulous Friday. This Friday's just fantastic. And then the Friday after that could be Phantasmagorical.
Yeah.
And after that could be Frantic Friday. It could be Fruitful Friday. Fearful Friday on if it's a Friday near Halloween.
It was Fearful Friday a couple of months back when I hurt my wrist.
Oh yes, when you fell over off your... Oh yeah, wait a minute. What are you doing here on the show today? Because normally you're out there with your roller disco.
It's not on.
What, again?
Yeah.
Is it?
It's not been on a couple of weeks, I think, because not enough people were going over the summer, so...
they're all out in the sun, aren't they?
Yep, once term time starts again.
I like to preen on the beach, you know, in the summer. I don't want to fall off my rollerblades. Roller... Skates. Yeah. So that's all good.
Roller skates.
David says he's not that far up north. Anything from Worthing, anything from the south coast is up north, isn't it? It really is.
If you're above London, you're north to me.
So that's it, right. So is everybody ready to go back to school? That's a good question, actually. People are talking about that.
Well, Scotland's already back to school.
Are they?
Or at least parts of it.
Are they? Is that Claire Taylor? Is she? Claire, are you at school?
No, but her kids are.
Oh, her kid. What, already?
Yeah.
Louis, get the kids back in the school, tar!
Oh, that's the oh, gee whiz.
What?
Meteorological seasons. September 1st is autumn.
Oh, what did you say?
You put our teeth in.
Metaphorically, you could be right. Who knows? Who knows? Who cares? So we got some food on the show to taste, but also we have an announcement because I don't know if you remember, it was in the last show, we were getting very close to 1,000 members in the Bald Explorer group. The Bald Explorer, for those who don't know, is our little sister station, and we go out and do walks and all that sort of stuff. Occasionally we do live things as well. Occasionally we do dead ones. Not very often. That's at night time with a pair of spades in an appropriate garden. Anyway, so we've reached 1,000 people. Now, there is a familiar name that has reached just by chance.
Well, members come and go, don't they? You know.
Yes. Well, this is what we need to just explain, because people, believe this or not, people sometimes get sick of it. Sick of the Vobes Show, sick of the Bald Explorer, sick of the group.
I think sick of Facebook in general as well sometimes.
And sick of Facebook, yes. Actually, quite a few people have said to me, do you know, I've quit Facebook. It's rubbish. Don't say that.
Like that.
Yeah, don't say it too loud because Mark Zuckerberg might hear.
Zuckerberg.
Is that his name?
Zuckerberg?
Ziggity-doo, diggity-doo. Everybody knows. Yeah, you all know, I mean. Anyway, he might hear and cut us off. We don't want that, do we? It's not nice being cut off in your prime. Ooh! You go all funny. Anyway, so what we're saying is people come and go, and then they come back again. And it just so happened, and I'm sure that...
Well, we were all discussing, weren't we, in the admins and stuff, as to who, you know...
Who's it going to
be? You know, yeah, it's going to be 1,000 members, you know. Yeah. Should we do something nice? Judith suggested. You know, maybe we should, give a prize or something.
Well, what was the prize? What was the prize for this mysterious person? Because we haven't said who it is yet.
No, we thought a T-shirt.
A T-shirt.
A Bold Explorer T-shirt for the Bold Explorer group.
Yeah, a T-shirt.
1,000th member.
Yeah, at my expense.
Yeah, well, ours.
Yeah.
I know. I'll put towards it.
No, don't worry. It will come out of my deep pocket. It is a deep pocket because you have to go right down to try and find...
Well, that's because of all the holes. You keep fixing it and it just gets longer and longer.
Yeah, that's true. So we thought a T-shirt would be a great idea. It is a great idea. We love the idea of giving the 1,000th person a T-shirt. But I was slightly concerned that the 1,000th person... You know, somebody coming along randomly going, oh, this is a nice group, let's join that. Oh, all right. They wouldn't have really earned it. It would just be happenstance that they happen to be the 1,000th person. You know, it's not like they've done anything to merit it.
To win it.
To win it. Whereas, you know, there are people in the group and people in the who've been posting and sharing.
Yeah, who contribute so much.
Yeah, so I was a bit niggled. I thought, should we or shouldn't we? But I was overruled. They said, stop being a wimp. You slapped me around the face a few times with a wet fish.
And apparently I'm supposed to do that now as well for the accents.
Is it what? Oh, slap me around the face with a wet fish.
Scottish accents.
Oh. Okay, that new.
Oh, so he does it again.
Ouch. Oh. That really hurt. That
was a backhand too.
Oh, was it? Yeah, and you don't want to get on her backhand, I can tell you. Anyway, I was overruled, but it just so happened that the person who made the 1000th thing had left, been away for a while, and came back on that one. And so I'm quite thrilled that this person actually has got it. So we're hoping that this person stays a little bit longer.
And actually wants the T-shirt.
And actually wants the T-shirt and isn't going to do a ritual burning of the T-shirt at Sisbury Ring one evening, or Chantonbury Ring, or somewhere. So we should announce, the lovely Julia will now, ladies and gentlemen, announce who that winner is on the lovely T-shirt to a fanfare that we have standing by. Are you ready?
Go on then. The 1000th member of the Bold Explorer Facebook group is none other than Dean Rhodes.
Dean Rhodes! Yay! So I've taken the liberty of ordering the T-shirt, and it is on its winging way. Well, actually, it's going to come to me, and then I believe that you are seeing him.
I'll meet up with him.
And you will do the presentation, take photographs, we'll get him to wear it. He has to wear only the T-shirt and nothing else, so I've made sure it's a long one.
An almost naked member.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, you could put it like that, Julia. You could put it in that term. So there we go. That's marvellous. Any messages coming in?
Yes, Martin Snow is here.
Martin Snow? Martin... Hang on, where? He's here. Martin! Where are you, Martin? I can't see. Where is he?
I think you sat on him.
Oh, squished him. I thought it was an orange. I thought it was a clementine. I sat down, but there was this little... Ooh! It must have been Martin. I haven't seen Martin for a long time. Good old Martin. But anyway, nice to see you there, Martin. Thank you very much. That's very good.
Maya's loving my unicorn mug. Thank you very much.
Now, talking of unicorns, that has reminded me, because when I was with Emily Champion and the lovely Maya and Abby and Millie, I was given a little present.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, to give to you.
Oh.
Yeah, it wasn't actually for me. I was a bit annoyed. I was very excited. She said,
well,
Emily
who
said...
to give you a present?
Well, nobody.
Oh no, I feel terrible.
Nobody. I just can't go on anymore. I don't know what to do this. This is horrible. All right. Don't rub it in.
I'll rub it in harder.
No. Cool, blimey. Yes, so I've got a lovely present to hand over to you. And of course, it's just, I mean, you saw it on the show, probably. Here it is.
Oh, yeah.
This is a pooing unicorn, ladies and gentlemen. Have a look at that pooing unicorn. There we are. Have a look at that. Now, you need to demonstrate the poo on the unicorn.
Oh, look at this cute little thing.
Yeah, let me get a shot for you to see. Oh, isn't that cute? It's lovely. Lovely little thing. Now, she does the sound effect, ladies and gentlemen.
Of course.
She does it. Oh, so ladylike.
I know.
Yes.
Really cute. Thank you.
Thank you very much. How marvellous is that? Now, Kevin Hall has arrived. I've noticed Kevin Hall has arrived, which is just a bit of luck because, ladies and gentlemen, in today's show, we have 4 videos by the very lovely Kevin. Hello, Richard. Kevin here. Pardon? Kevin here. Oh, good here. I can hear you. So... Yeah, thanks. Kevin, lovely Kevin, has sent some videos. He is one of our star vobing reporters. You've heard of roving reporters. We have vobing reporters. And we send them out, come rain or shine, and they do their reports from various places. So Kevin has been out very nicely with his camera, and he's done a special report. You may remember he did a report on Wednesday's show. That was not enough for our Kevin. Not enough! He said, I'm going out again. Hello, Richard. Just going out again. I said, fine, go out, bring back some reports, and that's what he's done.
Go and explore and bring back vobing reports. Yes.
So, do you want to watch it?
Yes.
So do I.
Yay.
This is Kevin Hall, and we are at Frensham Little Pond. And walking away from me is usually, as she always does, Cynthia Walder. And on the right-hand side is my mate Steve, who I have known for over 30 years. And he's my best mate, and we've actually we're meeting up for a walk for the first time. Every time we've arranged to meet Steve, there's something cropped up and we haven't been able to do it, so we thought tonight would be a good night, and so we're going to go off around Frensham Little Pond, and we will catch you later. Bye for now.
Sorry about that, we were previously engaged. Slight moment of black. Can't see the purple. Yes, no, I can see the purple on your head.
No, you can't see the little lights because there's too many lights from that direction.
Oh, yeah. Bring it over and show everybody.
You still can't see
Still
the colour
can't
of the
see it.
lights.
No, it's bleached out. It's bleached out.
This is pink, purple, and blue lights on it.
It's a unicorn.
Don't waste the battery.
Friday. It seems to be. Anyway, thank you very much, Kevin. Absolutely lovely. He's been out and he's looking for that lovely little pond, and we'll find out whether he goes. Lovely to see Cynthia Walder there, wasn't it?
Yes.
Nice to see a bit of Cynthia, and because normally she runs off in the background, but we snatched a view there, Cynthia. So we're very pleased to see that. So well done. Now we've got some food to taste. Lovely Julia, what kind of food are we tasting?
We are tasting milk chocolate covered pretzels.
Oh, pretzels!
Pretzels.
What do you mean milk chocolate covered pretzels?
Milk chocolate milk chocolate covered pretzels.
Oh right. So pretzels are nice because they have salt on them. They've quite chunky salt, don't they?
Yeah.
And didn't the one of the presidents nearly choke on a pretzel in history? I think so. Vaguely remember. I can't remember. Was it George Bush or one of the earlier ones?
Don't know.
Anyway, somebody nearly died having a pretzel.
Don't know about you. And I don't know what everyone else thinks, but the thought of chocolate on a pretzel when I first heard of it was
like really
not a good idea.
Yeah, not a good. Have you tried them yourself before?
Yeah.
Oh, you have. But have I?
No.
I have not tried them. So the fact that you bought them, I wonder if that means you either do like them or you want to see my face shrivel up into a funny little world nut like I've swallowed a wasp.
That's the question.
It is a question. We're going to find out now. Let's stick one of these little chocolate-covered pretzels. Have you had chocolate-covered pretzel? And if so, what did you think? And also, what weird combination food do you think should be tried that isn't yet done? You know, should you put chocolate on chips?
Or peanut butter on jam?
Or peanut... People do that, don't they?
I know. Or jelly, however you want to say it.
Well, it's in the mouth. Ooh. That's quite weird.
He's locked and loaded with number 2, look.
I'm going to have another one. That is quite weird. Because I like the chocolate, but then you get the salt. And the salt cuts through the chocolate and it almost annihilates the chocolate completely. But it's not quite... Only at the end is it a pretzel. Only right at the very end do you go, oh, that tastes a bit like a pretzel, but with this sort of warm, gloopy, chocolatey stuff all over it. Anyway, mind your manners. Very tasty.
Very Moorish.
Yeah.
I really like them.
Probably not very good for your waistline, are they?
Probably not.
No.
Which is why I'm going to seal them up.
Good idea. Take them away. You'll probably be nibbling them on the way home.
Probably.
Delish. Right. Lovely. Thanks for that.
Wash them down.
Wash them down. Cheryl Cragg says it's my absolute favourite. Yeah, but George Bush... Cheryl, sorry. Keep doing that, don't I? Cheryl. What was her surname? Craggs. Craggs, plural. Lots of Craggs.
Yep. Not Crag Flinger.
No, not a Crag Flinger. No, quite. Anyway, yeah, they're quite bizarre.
I've never tried those big soft pretzels you get in shopping centres, as Emily Champion says she likes.
Apparently it was the Bush. Which one? David Hellier says backs me up on George Bush that choked on the... Oh, it didn't choke quite sufficiently.
Oh, yeah.
Paul Hine says we may do a Vobing report from the White House Naturalist Haven. Naturist, is it? No, Naturalist Haven in Surrey. We're going to on Saturday. Glad you said... I was getting confused because I thought you were going to do a...
No, it does say naturist.
Naturist as opposed to natural... Which is the one where
naturist.
No, wait. What? You can't...
Yeah, no, a naturalist is someone who likes nature. A naturist is someone who likes to be with nature.
To be with nature?
Yes. Sans clothes.
So, yeah.
I'm sure.
Okay, so I'm sure if you go to one of these naturist ones where they whip their clothes off, they won't really like a camera being pointed at them, will they?
Well...
Maybe they're exhibitionists. Maybe they do. Maybe they're all clinging to be... clamouring
Maybe
to be...
he meant to write Naturalist. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe they're clamouring to be on the Vobes Show, and what they have to do now is to get their kit off and, you know, present themselves like that. But actually, this is not an X-rated show, ladies and gentlemen.
Have you ever been to a naturist place?
I've been to a place that's full of nature, but I haven't been to a place where people... I have inadvertently walked along Brighton Beach many years ago when I was quite young. Well, not like a little baby young. I mean, I was, you know, about, I don't know, my 20s or something. And I walked along Brighton Beach and suddenly I was aware that there were these blokes without trunks on. And I thought, whoa, excuse me, that's a bit rude. Everything was hanging out, you know, the meat and two veg and all. And they were just unashamedly sitting there, legs akimbo.
Manspreading.
Is that what it's called now? Manspreading. I'm glad they weren't mansplaining it to me. And then there were a couple of women there, and I thought, and I realised I was going across, because they had no clothes on, except, you know, they weren't necessarily, how can I put this without being rude, body beautiful? Is that fair? Weren't my taste. They weren't sexually alluring me. They were just people with no clothes on, which was probably liberating for them. It was certainly doing something to me. I couldn't get off the beach quick enough, I can tell you, because you suddenly felt... You were incredibly overdressed. And I was in shorts and a T-shirt. And I suddenly felt, uh-oh. And I knew if I kept going, eventually I would come to the other side of wherever the nudist beach was. I think there are signs that say, you are now approaching the nudie beach, where the nudes are. And, of course, everybody that was doing what I was doing seemed to have cameras, binoculars, telescopes, all that sort of stuff. Yeah.
Apparently, according to Steve, naturist equals clothes off. That is what Paul was talking about.
So is that what you're up to? Sorry, Paul. Is that what you're up to this weekend? Going to a naturist beach? I mean, you know, you can tell us. We won't take the mickey out of. I mean, we won't tell anybody.
I wish I was less. I don't know what it is. Prudish about it, because you know it is liberating. Oh, do you like walking around your house naked? Come on, who doesn't?
Now there's a
la
question.
la 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 la.
Do I
I'm
like
in my house, no clothes on, do what I want. No?
I tend not to do that. I have to.
Oh, you're a weirdo.
Yeah, I am a well. Everybody knows I'm a weirdo. So do you? That's an interesting question, though. Do you walk around your house if you can? If there's nobody, well, maybe there are people about. But do you walk about your house with no clothes up? We didn't know we were going to get into this subject, ladies and gentlemen. Suddenly, it's, you know, the ratings have gone up. The viewers.
It's a phenomenal Friday.
It's phenomenal. It's Freedom Friday. It's Throw Your Clothes Off Friday. It's Let's Get Naked. Come on. Get them all off. Come on. No mucking about. That's it.
So Maya says she has been to a nudist place many years ago.
Oh, I know. It's all coming out now. The Vobes viewers, they're all blooming nudists.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Funny enough, actually, so have I. It was a...
You have as well?
Swim pool. Yeah, but I was a child.
Oh, right. Well, that's even worse, isn't it?
Yeah, I was really confused because obviously I'd grown up in Saudi Arabia where...
Ah, yeah.
I don't know.
But weird. Yeah, no, I mean, surely you can't take children to a nudist beach because other people seeing other children with no clothes on, that must, you know, that's paedophilia, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, this was a swimming bath, so...
I mean, I know kids take their, you know, little babies and 1-year-olds, maybe 2-year-olds, sometimes go in the sea with a little family, and that seems fine. And of course, when we had kids, we didn't think twice about taking their clothes off and dumping them in the sea and then running to the car and driving away as fast as we could. No, we didn't do that bit. But no, you know, when they were about 1 or something, they were able to toddle in there, and you know, I had 2 boys and a girl, so 2 had their little pee-pees dangling about. But you know, you just
little pee-pees,
their little pee-pees. And it was, you didn't think anything of it. But on a beach where other people were all naked, I don't know, I would feel a bit uncomfortable. I don't know why I would feel more uncomfortable that everybody was naked and suddenly I just, you know, because you can choose when you've got your children. You wouldn't go and be next to a couple of blokes with their bollocks hanging out, would you?
Language, Timothy.
You just wouldn't do that. That would be... Anyway, let's move on.
So Mark Selwood says he was on a nudist beach a few weeks ago, and a young chap was having a right laugh posing in a mankini with his mates.
Now, you just said the word. 2 words.
Mankini?
No. Back up. Who was that?
Mark Selwood.
Mark Selwood's out there! Mark! We've been waiting for you. You haven't been around for a while because you've been maybe naked in your own life, doing other things. So we want to know. We've got to know now. Spill the beans.
Shameless, aren't you?
Shameless.
Absolutely.
Well, they've been parading around, sticking their pictures up all over the place.
Oh, it's so lovely.
So tell us, what is the lowdown, Mark Selwood, with you and Nikki Jess? Has the Vobes Show, has the Bald Explorer become a matchmaking service? And where is our registration fee? We would love to know. Tell us the lowdown. Are you do you get a room or do you get 2 rooms? Just being very nosy on the show, just very nosy. But it's that kind of show because it's a community, and if you're, that we'd all like to throw petals at you.
Mark says he's been in London.
In London, yes, we know he's been in London. We know whom you've been in London because you've been out to the theatre, haven't you?
Looks like you've had a lovely time.
Yeah, it does look like you've had a nice time. I'm not saying you haven't had. I bet you've had a lovely time.
Gutted I didn't get to meet you. He was busy and.
We will get round to meeting you, but you've got to confess up. We want to know the secret.
Glenn Johnson says, "Leave Mark and Nikki alone."
Oh, all right, okay.
Yes. Thank you, Glenn.
Thank you very much, Mark. Oh yes, I was. He's read that bit.
Emily Champion on being nude at home. She says she wears at least her apron.
Oh well, it's
a very pretty apron.
It's a very pretty apron.
Do you have more than one?
But
apron?
That's not really being nude, though, is it? If you're wearing a garment covering quite a bit,
it's still quite kinky, though.
Well, why? Hang on a minute. Wait.
Wait, what?
Taking your clothes off doesn't have to be kinky.
No, it doesn't. But the fact that she is nude and yet has an apron on, I don't know.
So just her buttocks are exposed, assuming she wears the apron. Her pinny.
Sorry,
her pinny. Is it a pinny?
Anyway,
let's find out what Kevin Hall's up to, shall we?
Wait. Mark Selwood says me and Nikki are romantically intertwined.
Yo! Fantastic.
As you can see, we're delighted about this.
Oh, that's
anyway. Can we move on and leave them alone?
Yes. Are you going to invite us to the reception at least? Shush.
Button it.
Zip.
That's it now. Leave them
Zip.
alone.
Yes. Fantastic. Well done, Mark. Well done, Nikki. So lovely. That's marvellous. That's great news. Well done. So we will be.
Oh, and apparently they might be coming to the meetup.
Oh,
to meet Victoria.
Oh my.
Says Matthew Holdsworth.
We'll have to buy wedding gifts and everything next, won't we? Dear oh dear. We've got some more food to taste, ladies and gentlemen, very shortly. But we're going to find out what Kevin Hall has been up to because Kevin has been out, our Vobing reporter, ladies and gentlemen. He's been actively. Let's see if we can go to him. Kevin, are you there? Where are you? How's it going?
Hi, Richard. We've stopped again, a lot sooner than what I expected, because we're actually here now at the little pond, and I just thought I'd film this through here of the pond, panning around slowly, because this is such a beautiful evening, or it turned out that way, because we had torrential rain earlier on. So just panning round, you can see the ducks and the swans on the water. We're hoping to get a walk right the way around Frensham Little Pond. We'll see how we get on. Bye for now.
Marvellous. Well, it looks very nice there, Kevin, but there's 2 more reports to come, so it may all change. Who knows? Ooh. I believe the weather goes a little bit different. Woo! Only because I've had a sneak preview. But thank you very much. So we're going to try... Oh, yes, you wanted to add something.
Nikki Jess says it's 2 rooms, Richard, not 1.
2 rooms, yes, of course.
Yeah. Lady has dignity.
Of course she does have dignity. Absolutely. So there we go. That's the breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. Expect that to be on the front page of the Daily Mail, and the Times, the Sun, the Sunday Mirror,
and on the Bold Explorer Daily.
And the Bold. Can't think quick enough. Right, let's. What is on our second menu to eat? Because me being hungry, I'm starved.
Cinnamon swirl.
A cinnamon swirl, ladies and gentlemen. Let's have a look at your cinnamon swirl. Here it is. This is this from Truffles?
No.
No.
Sadly not.
Show the lovely viewer.
Wasn't finished roughing the.
I know you weren't, but I was just rushing you along. You know what I'm like.
As usual.
As usual. Yeah, it looks delicious, doesn't it?
It's a cinnamon swirl.
Yeah. So am I going to eat that, and you're going to watch?
Ha!
No, clearly
You can
not.
dream
I'm dreaming.
on.
I am eating it.
Now, which part do you prefer, the pastry or the cinnamon?
Ah, what, of the cinnamon swirl? I like the combination of the pastry and the cinnamon.
One's massive, one's small. Okay, you
I'll
can
have the I'll have the small
No,
one.
it's all
No,
right.
no, no, I'll have the small one, please.
All
I've got to look after my weight.
right. Wait!
Yeah,
You've
that
gotta
is
look
small.
after it.
Yeah, wait, hang on. I like the bit where the the bit that stays in, not falls out. So these are cinnamon swirl. Where did you get these from then? Oh yes, from Asda. Yes, from a supermarket. Actually, I was. We'll talk about this in a minute. We were sorting out your allotment, and we were getting hungry, so we went down to Asda today, and we went into Asda. Asda is famous for a particular slogan in their adverts. I don't know why I'm holding that up. Look, looks like I'm smiling. I'm smiling. And there was this bloke on this trolley thing, wasn't he? That's just a quarter of a smile. I'm not such a... Anyway, yes, there was a bloke on this trolley thing, and they were climbing about, trying to fill up the top shelf, with dirty magazines, whatever it was. Not that I was looking. And on the... as I went past, I said to them, you've got to be careful, haven't you? Because Asda's famous for its rollback. Nothing. Absolute nothing.
Well, I think for a change, you didn't actually speak loud enough. Normally you're like this level, and you're actually like this level. So, and he had been interacting with the staff member next to him, so I think they were both busy contemplating what one had just said to the other. Or something droll like that.
Something's happened to Linda Kane. Just
yes.
News coming in. Giving up. No sound. So the comments are making interesting reading. The pic completely frozen. Not my day. Think I'll have another glass of wine and watch Mischief take care. Not Mischief.
It's because she's got to watch it on her laptop because she lost her phone today. She had a really good day. She went... She had intended to visit 3 churches. Went to 2... but then somehow lost her phone along the way, so she actually has no pictures to show for it. Hang on, Linda. He's coming to write something. So yeah. So I hope you find your phone.
Linda can't hear us, you see. So hopefully... Don't worry about the advert for Wemban Smith, the woodyard across the road. Don't worry about that bit. So hopefully Linda's seen that. You see, one of the important things that we think are very important, apart from should have bought 2 of those cinnamon whirls, is that... I mustn't lose that. It's the running order, such as it is that we must reach out to our community and tell you how much we care and how much we love you and connect. It's so important that you connect with the community. And you're all lovely people, and we're desperate to connect with them. Aren't we?
Yes. Apparently Cheryl is drooling from... because we're eating all her favourites on... Are we doing it on purpose, she says?
Yes, we are. yes. We know what you like, and we're eating it deliberately. So you'll have to rush out now to Asda and purchase some of those. Do that joke. If you see them on the trolleys, say, "Oh yeah, Asda, be careful, because you're famous for your rollback." People who don't understand that joke, it's not worth explaining, really. So we've done that. Shall we do the group?
Yes.
Get through the group? Because that's quite grueling, isn't it?
Get your dancing arms ready.
Hey ho, we'll do it. I've got a note here. Just show Julia something. By the way, I'm just typing up the curry recipe from last week, says Richard Suggett, apropos of nothing. Well, good for you. Right, let's go into the group and see... where is the group? Oh, I've lost it. Oh, into the gallery. There it is. And let's see what's going on. Here we go. Stand by for the music.
Richard
Get everything
Vobes.
all ready.
I think I'm going to do jazz hands today.
Oh, jazz hands, is it?
And spirit fingers. Join in if you like to.
Yeah, join in if you know the words. I can't hear it.
Is it there?
It's there.
You sure? I can't dance to what I can't hear.
It's going out, but I
Spirit
can't.
fingers. Jazz hands.
Yeah, it's just very
Spirit
quiet.
fingers. Jazz hands. Spirit fingers. Jazz hands. Anywho.
Anyway, on the group, sorry, we can't hear the music whatsoever in any shape or form. I don't know quite now. Something on the desk, some malfunction. But on the, let's have a look. Here we go. This looks like a fabulous old barn. Now, lovely Julia, tell us what you know about this fabulous old barn.
This photograph came from... Hang on, I just need to adjust my mic. Sorry about that. Yeah, this photo came from Sarah Poole. She took a walk between Washington and Sullington in West Sussex. The picture was taken inside the old workshop, Manor Farm. It has been completely restored.
I remember Martin Snow and I did a walk around exactly that, and we went in there as they were restoring it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and if anybody wants to check it out, check out our video on YouTube and just put in Bold Explorer Sullington, and you'll be sully that you did it. Meanwhile...
That looks gorgeous.
Here we are. What about this?
This is from Simon Brown.
Simon Brown!
Yep, he says for their walk, they stayed local today, exploring within 15 minutes' drive of home. This is Willington Dovecote. It's a 16th century building.
Wow, look at that. And as you look at the very top, you can see the little bits where the doves must presumably fly in and out.
Yeah, if you look carefully, I think there are some birds up there.
Oh, yeah. I'm looking very carefully.
But it must be quite a tall building, because, I mean, that's assuming those doors are full size at the bottom.
Yeah, well, I don't think they were made for midgets. But actually, if you could look at the fence gives you a bit of scale.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful. Some sort of, it looks like sandstone, but I wonder if it's elliptic limestone. I love that word. Let's crack on. I'm sorry about the music, but let's crack on to the next one.
This one is from Emily Champion. Last week, she visited the beautiful home of Virginia Woolf, Rodmell Lewis. Oh, goodness, I can't even pronounce these.
Lewis, you know Lewis. But yes, Rodmell is not Rodmell, it's Rodmell.
Rommel. Okay, Rodmell Lewis.
Yeah, Rodmell. Lewis. Lovely old
okay.
Lewis. Me. Now it's me. I can't speak. Moving on.
I've got a tickle in my...
Okay, have a good tickle.
This is from Helen Neal.
Yes.
She is holidaying in a lovely little hamlet in Arragus, France.
Arragus, wow.
That's my mum.
Hey.
She's actually at my my auntie's house, her sister.
They're lovely little lanterns there.
Pretty, aren't they?
Pretty lanterns. And then amazing amount of trees on those hills.
Fantastic. I've still not actually been there myself. I really need to go.
Yeah, well, that would be good. Take a camera and
go
and
of course,
hug
and explore
all them trees.
That'll take me a while, won't it?
Hello, thank you for joining me.
Yes, so this is Henry David Allen. He took a visit to the abandoned Cliff Park house in Staffordshire. There is a Henry's Adventures video to go with this.
There is a Henry's Adventures video, and it's well worth viewing because not only is Henry incredibly wherever he goes, I'm so impressed. He knows so bloody much. It puts me to shame.
He's good, isn't he?
He is good.
We like you.
We like you, but we're annoyed at the same time. It's too young to be so good. It's outrageous. Anyway, go and check it out because he has a wander around that house and it's very nice, and he does give you the history, and he talks about the crenellations and the Gothic archway.
Yes.
And he doesn't do a Kenneth Williams impression whatsoever.
Not a single one.
No, so it's well worth watching.
This is from Cara Koo, a new member.
Cara Koo, what a lovely name.
She's a bit of a fan of Charles II.
Oh yes, Charles II.
Yes. This was from her visit to the beautiful and interesting... Hang on, I can't see that very well. Boscobel House?
Yes, Boscobel, that's right.
In Staffordshire. This is where Charles II hid in a priest hole and up an oak tree after the Battle of Worcestershire.
Yeah.
Worcester.
I thought Boscobel was in Shropshire. It's right on the border, isn't it?
I have no idea.
So I'm slightly confused because I always thought it was in Shropshire, but it must be just over in Staffordshire because... I have seen the thesis that Cara Koo did. An amazing piece of work. Absolutely amazing.
She put up a
video of it. Yeah. Uh-oh.
It looks amazing.
What about this lot?
So this is from Mark English.
Mark with a Q.
Mark with a Q. Mark English met up with this bunch of scamps in Carshalton. So, of course, we have Maya Ulwood-Harm. Brain.
Have you got one? I've got a spare brain.
I've got a brain-ish. Yeah. Well, I've got
the lovely Maya.
I've got two brain cells. One got lost and the other went to find it.
I asked Maya, how does she like what surname? She said, "Oh, I don't use my surname because her mum gets annoyed if she does use one half of it, and somebody else gets annoyed if you use." I can't remember exactly. She had some convoluted expression. What I thought is mainly because the mafia didn't want her to be told.
So you've got Richard.
No,
No, you've got Mark English on the left.
Yes.
Then you've got Maya.
Yes.
Then you've got Richard, old him there.
Baldy.
Yep, ye oldie boldy. And then you've got the lovely Emily Champion.
That's it. And this was Mark. You said it was Mark's picture, didn't you? Yeah,
Yes,
that's
it
right.
was Mark English.
And finally, ladies and gentlemen,
This one's from Matthew Holdsworth. We visited the Sea Life Centre in Brighton. We took advantage of the free parking at the marina to get the recently refurbished
Volks.
Oh my gosh, my
Volks.
teeth, I need to put them in.
Yeah.
Volks Railway to the aquarium.
Now we went past these, didn't we, when we looked at Madeira Terrace?
Yes.
At all these pictures.
Because those pictures are of people who have helped with it and fundraised.
Yeah, fundraised or donated money, I think, as well, haven't they, to the thing. And we've got to go back and actually make the video, because we visited as a recce, and then the summer holidays came about and everything.
All hell broke loose.
Yeah, all hell, ladies and gentlemen, broke loose. So there we go. Thank you so much for posting those pictures. Do keep posting those pictures because it gives us content for the show.
Yeah.
No.
We like looking at them.
We like looking at them, and of course, there's more of them. There's not just people don't just post one picture. Some people post something like 30 pictures.
Yeah, but I don't often post.
No. I'm not. That's not. No, it's not a complaint.
But when I do, I usually post an album.
My tea is now freezing cold. So that's
why I like lemon tea.
Yeah, lemon. Why? Because you can have it cold afterwards.
It's still fine right down there.
It's
There's no milk.
Fine
so.
to the bitter end.
Yep.
Let's have a look at the comments. If there are any comments coming in, lovely Julia.
So, news. Steve Pilfold goes into traditional Sussex bonfire mode from tomorrow with the first Sussex bonfire of the season in Uckfield.
Oh.
Will keep me busy almost every Saturday for the next 3 months. Loads of kerosene to be burnt on torches.
So what does Steve Pilfold do when he goes into bonfire mode? What is it? Because I know Steve Pilfold, for those that don't realise, I think he's a DJ as well, isn't he? He runs a radio station like Burns FM or Firework 106 or something. I can't remember. Anyway, well, something like that. So tell us, Steve, exactly what it is that you do, or are you there, with the doing those Molotov cocktails or whatever you call those fireworks in your land, setting them up and throwing them at people? I think he used to work for the IRA at some point. Anyway, he's an experienced explosive man. Any other comments?
Yes. Rocket FM Lewis.
Oh, Rocket FM Lewis. I see. I told you it was something. Hoorah Henry-ish.
Emily Champion said she'd sent the husband out of the man cave to go and get her some food.
Oh, right.
After watching us eat.
Oh, Marv.
Steve says he got in trouble for doing a Virginia Woolf joke a while back. His kids had got a load of stones to paint and he was filling his pocket with them and said, I had better not go in the sea. I'm a bit Virginia Woolf.
Yeah.
He says apparently that's not funny.
Well, Virginia Woolf, for those that don't know, committed suicide by not going into the sea, but in the River Ouse. And the River Ouse was about 10 minutes from her house, the lovely house that we saw earlier. And she was feeling fairly suicidal. She filled up her pockets and she threw herself into the Ouse. Now, to be honest with you, I personally think it would need more than just a bunch of pebbles in your pocket. Because, back in the 1930s or whenever it was that she did this, it was probably a bit later, in the 50s, wasn't it, in her latter life, the sort of skimpy dresses, those summery dresses, or or whatever it was, a raincoat, filling out the pockets. I wouldn't have thought. I mean, when you think about it, how many people used to get concrete boots.
Where are you going with this?
Well, I'm just saying, just think about the logic of them trying to commit suicide by filling your pebbles.
People who commit suicide or trying to commit suicide aren't thinking rationally.
No, but you still need a lot of pebble because you'll still just bob up.
Maybe she couldn't swim.
Yeah, well, it's more likely she couldn't swim than the pebbles.
So she didn't want to float.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Suicide, let's not go there.
Let's not go there. So please, ladies and gentlemen, this weekend, as it's Fabulous Friday, or Fantastic Friday, or whatever the freaking Friday it is, please don't fill up your pockets with pebbles and go into the sea. But Steve, it's a funny joke. David...
if you're not affected by suicide, I suppose it is. That's cheerful!
That's cheerful. Think about whiskers and kittens.
Whiskers on kittens.
Henry David Allen says Staffordshire is a wired shame county. What does that mean? It's a dog leg which goes down the side of the Black Country, places like Kinniver Edge, I can't read it. What's the matter with my reading ability? The Kniva Edge in Staffordshire, even though it's about 2 hours away from me. Oh, so you're saying it's yeah, it's a weird check. Well, anyway, I always thought that it was Boscobel House was in Shropshire, but anyway, it doesn't matter, does it? Right, it's time now, ladies and gentlemen, to talk to what has the lovely Julia been up to this week.
What? Indeed.
It's exciting. It's that moment of social history that we're just itching. Oh God, it is itchy, isn't it? Just so itchy to work out what it is that she has been up to. And ladies and gentlemen, I will not pontificate too much longer. At least another 30 minutes. We will tell you exactly what she's been up to and all those exciting things and where I may have helped a little bit. But first, before we get to that, we're going to go and see what Kevin Hall has been up to in part 3 of Kevin Hall. Hello, Richard. And his Vobing report.
Here we are again. We've just stopped to take in this view through here. And we've got the mist coming up off of the pond. And we got 2 swans are swimming. And as Steve's just said, 6 geese are laying. And as far as I know, that's as far as it gets. But we were saying just now, it's got a very autumnal feel. And if I just pan around slowly, going across the shot there is a heron. That was a very good bit of timing. But yeah, we said it just now, it's a bit of an autumnal feel. And which is not very nice. You know, we're still in August, we're expecting it to be a bit warmer, but perhaps we've been spoilt with the weather we've had. But we'll catch you later. Bye for now.
Oh, misty, murky pond. Don't go there with your pockets full of pebbles. Shush, stop it. Moving on swiftly, but thank you very much, Kevin. There's one more of Kevin's report to come, ladies and gentlemen. But before all of that, hey-ho.
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 Dear old Richard got stuck in the lavatory because I locked him in.
Yes, I'm not surprised. Anyway, I was helping the lovely Julia today, but we've been doing some stuff, haven't we?
Stuff indeed.
Yes, here we go. Look, here's a photo. Now that I recognise that wall, it's not prison, but it felt like it for the last 2 days because I was behind that wall. I was this
behind
side.
it. You were this side of it.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
And I was this side of the camera, cracking the whip.
Yes, that's true. So, lovely Julia, tell us what's going on in this picture.
So the thing in the middle, covered in the blue tarpaulin, is my veg patch, my kitchen garden.
Oh yes, somebody did a bit of digging for
very
that.
kindly dug out and
I wonder who that was.
And filled it with Yeah.
Somebody did.
A really lovely man called Richard.
Oh,
Suggett.
yeah, what? Mr. Suggett? I'll have him. I'll come and get him.
So yeah, those posty things.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
what are they then?
They are the uprights for the anti-cat, or rather the cat-proofing fencing. So
we're putting some fencing around the veg pack because you don't.
Yes, because my cats will
poo in it
repeatedly.
So we've got flower pots. Now I spoke to the lovely Jo Smith earlier today, and she said, "What a brilliant idea! What a brilliant idea! Creative, inspirational, But she didn't.
Now I know you're lying.
Yes, that's true. But she thought it was a good idea to have plant pots filled up with cement like we have there, so that you can bury them in the ground very easily, and then pull them out.
More importantly, pull them out later.
And pull them out later if you want to move. Unfortunately, you can see that not all of them are actually very straight. So when we sunk them in the ground, of course, we took extra precautions to make sure the uprights were as straight as dies. Now, to prove that you were doing all the work...
Yeah, finally, you didn't take a picture of me sat on my butt.
Yes, that's true. You were actually...
Thanks for that.
No, it's my pleasure.
Appreciate it.
You were slaving away. Now, what are you actually doing in that... Are you looking for my contact lenses? I don't wear them.
No, you don't wear them anymore.
Is it my false eye?
Yes, because I'd smacked you so hard upside the head it flew.
Yeah, that's true.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm digging a hole to sink one of the...
with her bare fingers.
Flower pot full of concrete.
Yes, that's it. One of the posts. So they get buried in there. And actually, she was using a trowel. And here is a wider picture of the overall thing.
I think at that point, I was probably just using my hand to grab up and squeeze the clay together to pull it out.
But you can see there, look at that. The frame is coming together, ladies and gentlemen.
Taking shape here, isn't it?
I know it's a bit wibbly wobbly in places. On the right hand side of the side near the stepladder is the doorway. It's only 2 foot, but that's where Julia is going to enter and exit with seeds and plants, hopefully.
Dan Thompson is asking, why is it a kitchen garden? Well, because that's like in the old manor houses and stuff. That's kind of what you'd have called it.
Because you were supplying the kitchen with food of a big manor house, weren't you?
Because I was calling it an allotment, but it's not really an allotment, is it? Although it is an allotted spot in my garden. And it's easy, I don't know. It's easy I just liked it.
Yeah, kitchen garden I think is nice because you're providing food for the kitchen.
Yeah, Matthew Holdsworth likes to call it the walled garden, which is true because my garden is mostly walled.
Call it what you like. Call it what you like. Call it on a Thursday. So we then started, once we got the frame in, today we've been wrestling with chicken wire.
Which hopefully
doesn't make that noise.
Has wide enough gauge to not allow the cats through, but to allow songbirds in and out.
Yes, because it's very important to allow birds in, certain birds, because they do good stuff for
Yes, they eat the little pests.
They eat the pests,
bugs
like the slugs
and things.
and the things. So we got thus far today, not completely finished, but we've managed to get most of it done. It was we had to staple gun those, the chicken wire. Yeah. Hey ho, on the thing there. But it's coming together. And you said to me, what, 2 months ago?
Yeah, 2 months ago that was an unusable patch of ground because it was covered in thickly covered in teasels.
Yeah, not thistles.
Nope, not
Tissels. Tissels.
Teasels.
Not tissues. So there we are. That's looking at it from the other side. You can see that we've still got quite a bit to do. It's actually, you can see on that one at the far end, it is attached to the wall to give it a little extra stability in case the little flower pots aren't doing the work. And on the top, we're going to put on some but nylon or plastic netting.
Yeah.
Some sort of netting.
But again, hopefully wide enough to allow birds in and out. But not the cats.
But not the cats.
Steve Pilfold said that I had worked so hard that I've worn through the knee of my jeans.
Yes, you did. You were scrabbling around on all fours all over the day, and I was just taking pictures and pointing to things, saying up a bit, left a bit. No, that's it. Just screw that in.
No, background the other way.
Yeah, the other way. Yeah. Oh, marvellous. Oh, hang on. Actually, just before you do that, attach that. Another cup of tea, love. Another cup of tea. Come on.
Richard Suggett says he was tending the seedlings earlier. Plenty of kale. Grand.
Ooh,
he also says that the cat-proofing fence has got his approval.
Oh, good. Oh, well, it's got Mr. Suggett's approval. We hope that we will get a certificate, a Snuggett certificate, or a Snuggett.
Emily Champion says, is that really just a cage to put the Vobes in? Shh.
Bloomin' cheek coming in here, causing chaos and mayhem. Eric Ubel. I don't know how you pronounce your name, Eric, but it's so lovely to see you. Thank you so much for coming along. Eric, of course, is the man, and the lovely Bridget, of course, who have got this wonderful beard balm.
Beard balm, not palm.
Not palm. And a whole host of other things, ladies and gentlemen. And you'll be pleased to know that the lovely Julia and I are going to go up there and sniff.
Wait, let me pinch a bit.
Are going to go up there and sniff a whole load more. In fact,
I know it's beard balm, but it's still moisturising.
I spoke to Eric, and he'll vouch for this. I said to him, "Do you know this beard balm is very good, but I've been using it for shaving. Not today, obviously, because look, feel that."
Oh yes,
of course.
I don't need to.
No,
I can see that forest.
It's horrible, isn't it? Of course. So I've been using it for shaving, and I said, "You're missing a trick here. You're missing a trick. You should do a nice shaving because it's got this waxy thing." When you shave with the disposable razor, obviously not an electric razor, would that be no good? Don't do that, for God's sake.
Gum it up, wouldn't it?
That will gum it up. Remington, it's so good, I bought the company. Yeah, it's with a Bic razor or whatever kind of razor you want. You know, if you do all that, I tend to shave in the bath. So I'm sitting there with the water up to my neck like this, trying not to drown every morning. And I lather myself up with this beard balm, and I use it like this. And what used to happen when I used ordinary common or garden carbolic soap is the carbolic stuff would take all the stuff off my chin, but the bath would have this scum of beardy bits beardy bits. That's
Beardy bits.
beardy bits, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know why that's funny, but it's quite funny. It's not funny to anybody else. But when you do it with the wax, what happens is it all clogs up on the back of the shaving thing, which is a bit horrible, but none of it goes in the bath. So, you know, if you're sitting in the bath with a pocket full of pebbles and you want to make sure there's no scum on the side, that's what I would suggest, ladies and gentlemen. Hey-ho.
Maya Ullman Harwood has the important question of, will you be painting the frame in unicorn colours?
And will you?
Well, the rest of the garden, certainly.
The rest of the garden is in uniform colours? Not unicorn.
Unicorn colours. Yeah, well, the sheds, I need to paint the sheds. And so, yes, it probably will. Do you want to come and help?
Ella's Beehive, which is Eric's and Bridget's company, says here, and I've just noticed it, that they include an aluminium staircase to the rooftop.
That's got to be what?
I'm not quite sure apropos of what that is, but
scroll up, see what.
All right.
There was a previous comment to that.
Nothing.
No.
So there we go. Yeah, so it's marvellous. We could also use the hedge cutter for the beardy bits. Yes, getting slightly worried now. But anyway, we're going up to see Eric and Bridget and Ella's Beehive, and apparently he's going to cook up, I think the term was, he said, the Bald Explorer, what's the name? Shaving wax. So if you want some shaving wax with the Bald Explorer, get your orders in now. $9.99 for a small pot.
Shaving wax. No, we've got to think of a better name.
Beard removing wax. Beard. What?
A beard baldifier.
Nip cozy. Yeah, because I also use it on the top of my head as well. I use it all around there. And the other thing is that people don't really appreciate and understand and fully comprehend is that after the shave, you don't need any of that nonsense of aftershave rubbish, because you have all this wonderful, you have this real waxy feel. It's almost like you're lying in state, dead, as if you'd been drowned by putting, I don't know, pebbles in your pockets, and that's how you look when you come out. No, don't go down that road. Oh, Vobes.
Hey-ho.
But you do feel smooth and lovely, like a baby's bottom, ladies and gentlemen. So, yeah, $9.99.
Smack you like one too.
$9.99 for the Bald Explorer shaving wax, which was going to come up very soon. Yes.
Breaking news: tonight is the last chance to see Martin Snow on the calendar.
Oh yes, breaking news. Who's on it on next week? I wonder if we could turn it now, couldn't we?
Could we?
We could. What's the time?
Oh, isn't that bad luck?
Is it? Let's have a look. I'll have a look and see what it is.
That's a good one, but it can wait.
It's a good one, ladies and gentlemen. It's a good one. And there's somebody on there we haven't seen for a long time who we love dearly.
And we miss him.
And we miss him.
Or her.
Or her. Golly, was that a year ago? No, of course it wasn't.
No, it wasn't done in September.
No, I know.
Goodness me, I didn't know you were in September last year.
No, I know. That's why I suddenly thought how strange that was. Anyway, there we are. What? I think that's it. Have we done everything? We've done Dean Rhodes won the thing. Kevin Hall's. Oh, we've got one more Kevin Hall. We've got to go to Kevin Hall before we go. Allotment pictures. Yeah, we've done that. Group of citizens. Emily present to Julia. Done all that. So, ladies and gentlemen, before we go, we're nearly out of time, but we're kind of out of time. We've got 1 minute. So, Kevin! Hello, Richard. Where are you? And thank you very much. And what do I need to do? Oh, press the button.
Hi, Richard. We've just come to the end of our walk and getting ourselves sorted out to go home. And I'm just going to do a little bit of a pan round here to show you a map of where we've been. And this is obviously Frensham Little Ponds. So that's where we've been at today. Done a little walk round there. Seen one or two people wandering about. Some other people about as we're finishing off the walk. So we've had quite an enjoyable time having a wander around. And we've seen quite a bit of wildlife. Herons, geese, ducks, moorhens, and many things besides. But we've had a nice time having a wander about, and we are now going to say so this is Kevin, Cynthia and Steve, Vobes reporters, saying goodbye for now. Bye bye.
Wonderful. Lovely. Thank you so much, Kevin. Thank you to Cynthia and your friend. It's so lovely to see you all. It's been great. If anybody wants to be a Vobing reporter, then do get in touch, richard@vobes.com. We'd love you to go out wherever you go at the weekend, take a little bit of video on your
Phone.
Thanks.
Camera.
Or whatever.
Whatever you have.
And send it in and we'll play it in the show. It's great. It's all good fun. So there we are. That's more or less it, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you've enjoyed the show. It's been fun-packed. I've enjoyed having you in the show.
I've just realised.
Oh.
We were going to play Jenga.
Oh, yeah. We'll be playing Jenga on another show.
Yeah.
I wonder if you could play Jenga and gamble at the same time. You know, like you gamble on how many...
Well, yes, of course. You can gamble on anything.
Yeah, well, I'm just thinking we could have
I'm not sure why you'd want to.
No, not money. Not money. We make it fun. You know, gamble on...
have people...
Well, I'm just trying to make it interactive with the people, out there, rather than us just sitting there playing Jenga.
Yeah, well, they can see who's going to win, see who's more skilled.
Yeah, okay. I got you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. It's been great fun. Have a wonderful weekend. Back again on Monday. And we will turn the calendar over, which will be absolutely fantastic. Perhaps we'll put it upside down. No, we won't. Maybe hang you upside down.
Maybe.
Anyway, lovely Julia.
When you hear this music...
And believe me, we can't hear it. That's the sad thing. The tiny, tiny, tiny. Anyway, it's been absolutely wonderful. Thank you so much. We'll see you Monday. Have a wonderful weekend. And well done to Mark Selwood and Nikki Jess.
And to Dean Rhodes.
And to Dean Rhodes.
And I'm glad Maya and Cara liked the unicorns. It's for you girls.
So until then, thanks very much. Take care, one and all. And arrivederci and...
Adios.
Adios. Goodbye.
Ciao.
Goodbye. Goodbye.